All right, today we're going to talk about something that's absolutely critical for any organization that works with kids. We are going to build a digital shield, step by step. So let's jump right in. How do you actually keep children safe online?
Look, so much of what you do has moved online. It's just a fact. But that brings up a really tough question, one we can't ignore. Are the kids you're serving truly safe in that digital space? It's a heavy one, I know, but we have to answer it.
The good news? You don't have to start from scratch. We're going to walk through this together. Think of it like building a digital shield for your organization. We'll add one protective layer at a time, using 3 really powerful frameworks that all work together. So every shield needs a strong center, right? That's our first layer, the secure core. And for any group that's running a child sponsorship program, this is a purpose-built tool called 𝐤𝐞𝐞𝐻. It's our foundation. And let's get this out of the way right off the bat. What's it cost? We're talking about a subscription that's $39 a month. It's a real number you can work with for this foundational layer of protection. So for that price, what are you actually getting? Well, think of these features as building a secure bubble around your most sensitive data. Secure authentication, that means only the right people can get in. Role-based access means once they're in, they only see what they need to see. Nothing more. And by collecting less data to begin with, you're literally making the target smaller for anyone with bad intentions. It's all about minimizing risk from the get-go. Okay, so we've got our secure core locked down for those high-risk interactions. Now we build out the next layer, the policy wall. This is where a resource called 𝐤𝐞𝐞𝐻 comes in, and it's all about creating the rules and the culture of safety for your entire community. And here's the amazing part. 𝐤𝐞𝐞𝐻 provides this huge library of incredible resources. We're talking checklists, policy templates, guides, you name it, and it is all 100% free. This layer is all about empowering your team with knowledge without a price tag. But you know, a library of resources can be overwhelming. Where do you even begin? Well, 𝐤𝐞𝐞𝐻 gives you a clear 4-step game plan, no guesswork. First, you audit where you are now. Then, you develop policies that actually fit your organization. Third, you train everybody. And finally, you monitor to make sure it's working. It's a real, practical roadmap. And what's so crucial here is that this isn't just fluffy, generic advice. It's targeted. It gives you real guidance on navigating super important complex rules like COPPA. That's the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act. It helps you draw clear lines in the sand for communication, gives you templates you can actually use, and even helps you pick other safe tech. It is seriously comprehensive. All right, we've got our core. We've got our wall. The final layer of our shield is what I like to call the future radar. This comes from the U.S. Kids Online Health and Safety Task Force, and it's all about seeing what's coming down the road. This single quote, it really gets to the heart of it all. Platforms should default to the highest privacy settings for young users. This is a huge, game-changing idea. It's a shift away from making safety something you have to opt into and toward making safety the default setting from the start. So what does high privacy default actually mean? It's simple. It means the safest options are already turned on. A child is protected the moment they log on, without them or their parents having to dig through confusing menus or check a bunch of hidden boxes. Safety is the baseline, not an add-on. And here's the strategic part for your organization. Right now, these are just voluntary recommendations, but they're a massive signal of where the laws are heading. If you adopt these practices now, you're not just making things safer today, you're getting ahead of the curve and preparing for tomorrow's compliance. So we've just looked at 3 different frameworks. Now, if there's one thing to take away from all this, it's that these are not competing options. You don't pick one. They are different, complementary layers that you need to build a truly complete and strong digital shield. See, each one has its own specific job. 𝐤𝐞𝐞𝐻 is super focused and easy to use for that one critical task. 𝐤𝐞𝐞𝐻 is broad and educational, but yeah, you're going to have to customize its resources for your needs. And the task force guidance, it's forward-thinking, but it's still voluntary. You can see how they all have a unique and necessary role. Now let's talk about the reality of it, the effort involved. 𝐤𝐞𝐞𝐻 is pretty much plug and play for what it does. You set it up and it works. But using 𝐤𝐞𝐞𝐻 to build your policies and implementing the task force's ideas, that takes real strategic work. It's about tailoring, training, and thinking, a different kind of effort, but just as important.
So here it is, the whole strategy in one place. Use Help You Sponsor for your core, high-risk tasks. You use Connect Safely to create your policies and educate everyone. And you use the task force guidance to future-proof your entire approach. Core management, education and policy, and future-proofing. Those 3 layers all working together, that's your digital shield. So we've laid out the entire blueprint. A complete, robust digital shield is built one essential layer at a time. The only real question left is, when you think about where your organization is right now, which layer are you going to strengthen first?